Lu Jinian, he fisted his hand, suppressing his emotions, before saying bitterly, "She's married." If Xu Jiamu hadn't encountered an accident, where would he have gotten the chance and right to marry her? Even when they appeared in public as a married couple, he had to act as Xu Jiamu. Even though they were together in this marriage, there will eventually come an end. He was just a substitute, Xu Jiamu's substitute. The girl that he liked was already married, she was already someone's wife. That's why he had hugged her, asking why she couldn't love him. Yesterday night, when he was reminded of her, he had gone to drink away his sorrow. The news both delighted and upset Qiao Anhao. She was happy that her love rival was taken, but at the same time, she was worried that he would be in pain from the news. Qiao Anhao hesitated slightly before asking, "Will you still love her even though she is married?" Lu Jinian focused the moment he heard the question, his eyes brightening. He looked deeply into her eyes, seemingly trying to direct the message to her. "Yes." Lu Jinian's response was resolute and unwavering, without a hint of indecisiveness. Qiao Anhao's heart ached slightly as she turned, her back facing Lu Jinian. Trying desperately to keep her voice calm, she said, "But she's already married, you can't just wait your whole life." 5 years ago, he already knew that she would never be his, but regardless how many times he tried to convince himself to give up, his love for her still remained resolute and wholesome, never diminishing. His personality was probably the main issue, he would never be able to give up and seek another. Ever since 13 years ago when she had entered his life, entered his heart, she filled it up completely, leaving it too full for anyone else. Lu Jinian curved his lips slightly, mocking himself. In a clear and elegant voice, he said helplessly, "I wish I could stop loving her. But..." His voice cracked slightly, flooding with sorrow and pain, leaving her heart aching. I can't convince myself to let go." Qiao Anhao was left speechless. The room sank into silence, the movie being the only sound in the house. Lu Jinian seemed to have realized the heaviness of their conversation. He randomly used a gossip in the industry to steer the topic away. Qiao Anhao remained in the dumps, unable to enthusiastically carry on. But since he had spoken, she could only force herself to continue on. This was the first time he had spoken to her, slightly lightening the flooding sorrow that was engulfing her. Gradually, she started to feel better, confirming the gossips with Lu Jinian. Did XX and XX really sleep together? Did XX really cheat on XX with XX? Did XX and XX really divorce? Lu Jinian didn't hold back, satisfying her curiosity, one question after another. He even explained how Winning Entertainment's public relations tackled some problems.